Kris, just wondering what you're willing to share on your lineup, the availability of Evander Kane and Darnell Nurse tonight, and if Corey Perry will be in.
You're going to have to wait and find out.
Right in front of Ryan, we'll go to Jason.
Kris and Leon and Connor both talked about it's one game, but you know the road hockey mentality on the power play, and it's been such a key part of your team, right? And you find when it goes, the rest of your team goes. So what have you seen from your power play? Do you feel it's trending in the right direction?
Yeah, overall, I think we've had some really good chances on the power play. Every power play is not going to go exactly how you want it to go. You know, they put a lot of pressure on their kill. They're a lot more aggressive than we've seen some of the other teams. But like I said, after game 2, we had plenty of opportunities to score and, you know, 3 goal posts. You know, if those go in, it's a different game. And it's we're talking about how good the power play is rather than is it struggling. So, you know, there's things that we can do better. They're doing some good things that are making it difficult for us. But overall, I think, you know, over a period of time, things work themselves out. We look at the Dallas series. We didn't score in the first, I believe, first 4 games. And we didn't change anything. And then we went 4 for 5 in the last 2 games. So, yeah, I think just pucks going in or not, I think that's the only difference.
Third row on the right, Derek.
Hey, Kris. You know, talking to a few guys, and obviously everyone, Mattias Ekholm said this, everyone is carrying something, some sort of injury. You got decisions to make on Darnell, decisions to make on Evander Kane. I just want to maybe get a thought on the process of making those decisions. How much is the player, how much is the coach, how much is the trainer? And how do you come to a situation where you think he can play, he plays, but if he thinks he can play, but he's not going to help you, he's going to hurt himself even more. Where does that all how does that all get figured out?
That's mostly the conversations that we have with our medical staff, our doctor, TD. They're telling us exactly what's going on and is it going to get worse? Can it be better? You know, and then we take that information, then we think about, well, all right, if he's running at 75%, do we have another guy who's 100%? And then we make those decisions. So, but that information, the most important is through the medical staff. They lead us in making the right decision.
Front row right, Mark.
Yeah, Kris, we all tend to talk about your power play. We talk about Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. You got some guys, we're 20 games into the playoffs here. It's almost a quarter season. Corey Perry has 0 goals. Warren Foegele has 1 goal. McLeod has 1 goal. I think Holloway has 3 but hasn't scored for a while. Do you need some help from the rest of your forwards, particularly your middle 6 wingers?
Yeah, I think you look at our top guys, and I think they've been carrying their weight. You know, Leon and Connor and Zach and, you know, Nuggy. You know, we need some help throughout the lineup. You know, Florida's obviously getting some scoring from their depth players. And we have a lot of good quality players in our depth positions that have not been producing offensively as much as they have in the regular season. I think there's more that they can give. And, you know, in the playoffs, obviously it gets tougher to score. Scoring is down. But, yeah, I think we've got outstanding players in those positions, and I think they can help us.
Same row, Jim.
Kris, how does a coach differently at home when you got the last change? Can you look at, okay, McDavid and Draisaitl, I can get them together apart so, you know, Barkov's not checking them, or Bennett?
Yeah, I think we can get away from the matchups a little bit. You know, how much we want to do that is, you know, you got to look at the series and how things have gone. You know, I thought McDavid had a lot of scoring opportunities in the first game, and I think every shift was against Barkov. You know, yeah, I have a lot of respect for Barkov and their top D pairs. That you know, I think they're, you know, how much do we want to run away from that? I think we're a better team when we're rolling 4 lines and we're not worrying about matchups. I think it's just easier for the players just to go out and do their job and not worry about going out and then there's a whistle and then I'm pulling them off after 10 seconds because I'm looking for a matchup and we're going back and forth. And I think it's just important for the players to go out and play and not worry about that kind of stuff.
We'll take a couple more. Fourth row on the right.
Hey, Kris. Considering the circumstance that your team's in, have you found the extra day off between games valuable to kind of reset, watch extra video, get on the ice yesterday, that sort of thing?
I think beneficial just because the travel is so far, for the extra day. I'm not sure how much you're going to really practice and work on things at this point of the season. Usually it's just getting on the ice, moving our legs, touching the puck. Extra time. I don't know if we need extra time in between games to really dissect what we're doing. So, I don't know. I don't think it's that much of an impact.
Last one, front row left, Tony.
Morning, Kris. When it comes to the execution of the game plan, Leon Draisaitl used the verb simplify quite a few times. When it comes to the simplification of your game, where does that begin, Kris?
Simplification, just making simple plays with the puck, not looking for the home run play, not looking to set up a breakaway pass or beating a guy one-on-one. It's usually chipping a puck behind and having the speed to recover and protecting the puck, winning the battles along the wall, things that are, everyone can do, and then if you've got that foundation taken care of, then that's when you can show your skill. That's when you can make a better play. But most of the game's about winning battles and making simple plays and doing things that pretty much everyone can do. It doesn't take much talent to execute those plays. And and you take care of that, then your skill gets an opportunity to show their worth, or that they can make those plays. But right now, I think I completely agree with Leon, is we need to simplify our game and play faster and harder.